Hi, my name is Rachel, and I wanted to recommend a book called A Person of Interest by J. Warner Wallace. The subtitle is Why Jesus Still Matters in the World That Rejects the Bible. This book is so great. I was so excited when I first saw it come out about a month ago. It talks about how J. Warner, who is a cold case detective, used his skills that he uses to solve murders of people who, like, he might not have the body in order to solve these murders. And so how does he prove who was the murderer? So he uses those skills to solve the question that he had in his mind at the time, because he was an atheist, of did Jesus exist, and can we prove that he existed without reading or believing the Gospels, the four Gospels, because he was an atheist and he didn't believe in the Bible, and so he didn't. If you showed him a Bible verse that said that Jesus existed, I mean, that didn't mean anything to him because he didn't believe in the Bible. So he uses his detective skills to solve whether Jesus really existed on this earth or not. And some of these things that he found are just mind-blowing as a Christian. I've been a Christian for almost 30 years, and I've never really knew any of this stuff. And so he says that there was a fuse that happened before the explosion of Jesus coming to earth. The fuse that led up to Jesus coming was a spiritual fuse. It was a cultural fuse. There was a prophetic fuse that all led up before Jesus came. Then once Jesus came, then there was this explosion because no one like Jesus had ever come to earth. After he left this earth, there was a huge fallout, or a huge evidence showing that he had come to this earth, and things like art and music and education and books and all kinds of things culturally that we don't really think of shows evidence that Jesus was here. But as he explained it, it really does, and it just opened my eyes that you can find Jesus in the world even without reading the Bible. You can find Jesus in other religions. He's everywhere. And so this book I highly recommend. If you love pictures, this is a great book. Like, it's hard for me to just read all words, no pictures. I love pictures. So this book, I believe he illustrated it. Tons of pictures and diagrams and charts, and just explaining what he's trying to put out there and explain to the world that you can prove that Jesus was on this earth, that Jesus was a real person, that he lived and died and rose, and that there's proof in that. So I recommend this book, A Person of Interest. Thanks for watching.